Hey everybody, Joe Haggard here, aka MC starting off the morning once again in the hammock. And we are still cruising through the Atlantic Ocean. I'm going to try to get you a shot there. So, yes, as you can see, we're still cruising through the Atlantic Ocean on our way to the Bahamas. I got to assume we're about halfway there now. Turn up my mic just a little bit. Anyways, apologies for my hair. My hat knocked off while I was getting ready to film this. So my hair looks a little weird, but I'm okay with that. But today is our last sea day. And then tomorrow we will be in Bimini at the beach club in the Bahamas. And then the next day after that, we're home. We're back off the ship in Miami. Well, we're not home. We're off the ship in Miami. Then we got to go run a few errands while we're in Miami. And then we'll head over to the airport. And yeah, once we're done at the airport, or once we get to the airport, heading back home. Then I get to pick up the car and drive home at the end of the day. So we get in around 9:30. I figure by the time we get off the plane, get our bags, and all that stuff, it'll probably be. I'm guessing we're gonna be home like around 11:30 at night. A bunch of seagulls and stuff flying around us today too, but. So I didn't have a cap off last night for Scarlet Night because, man, we were tired. We did do the party. We had some fun. It was really hard to try to get to the pool because, like, everybody bum rushes the pool. It's kind of funny. So here's, like, my thoughts on Scarlet Night in a nutshell. I think it's a really cool party. I think the cast goes out of their way to entertain all night. It's a ship-wide event that starts... I mean, they start decorating the ship around 6, but the event gets into full gear by 9 p.m. And it goes and crescendos to a pool party at around 10:30 to 11, roughly. The problem is that one of the things that you get to do on Scarlet Night is you get to jump in the pool. In your full clothes if you want. And the funny part about that is, like, the funny thing about that is these cast members are putting in a ton of work to give you a show, right? And it was very entertaining. In my opinion, it was very entertaining. I really enjoyed it. However, what I noticed is that everybody gets excited for the jumping in the pool part. And so there's a bunch of times where they're like, "Hey, let's make some noise." And people were making noise, but for as many people that were out on that deck, I thought it would be much louder. And I think it's because everybody gets there and they're there like, we know what's coming. We want to get in the pool. We want to jump in the pool. We want to get those videos of falling in the pool and everything. And so what ends up happening is nobody's really doing a lot of participation, in my opinion. And you can watch the videos and disagree with me. That's fine. I'm just saying this is my kind of opinion looking at it. That everyone's so excited about jumping in the pool. They don't care about any of the other stuff. And it's like, look, these guys are trying to put on a show and they're trying to be very entertaining and they're trying to be fun and energetic. But, like, everyone's there for one purpose. And then the problem becomes, like, so we had a spot that was kind of close to the edge of the pool, and I was like, okay, I got a good spot close to the edge of the pool. I can get my shoes off and I can go jump in, right? I was of the same mindset. Although I did cheer and everything as they asked, because I was like, hey, they're looking for hype people. They want people to be hyped. And I thought I had a good spot to get in the pool. And then the problem is, as soon as they tell people to come to the pool, all these masses of people, they just start pushing people aside to get into the pool. And I mean, I get it. Everyone wants to get in the pool, but like, be cool, folks. Wait your turn, and you'll get in the pool, no problem. And it's like, after that, I was like, I'm not even gonna try anymore. I don't even want to try to get in the pool now because it was just mayhem trying to get in there. And it was like, then once people were in there, they didn't want to leave, and so you're like, it, it kind of sucked from that standpoint. And I get it. There's no real way to orchestrate and cue that kind of madness because then it takes away from the spontaneity of it all, right? Although we all know that it's coming. We all know, like, oh, we're going to be jumping in the pool. But like, if you go in there, it's like, okay, but you've been in there for 40 minutes. Maybe give someone else a chance to get in there and do their thing so they can get their photos and their Instagram moments and everything. And I just wasn't looking to fight to try to get into this pool. So I was like, all right. So we kicked out, and we just kind of ended the evening. We didn't go to the after club party either because I don't want to be shoved in there with like 300 people like a sardine. So we went and got pizza like any respectable citizen would do. And we got pizza, and we got candy and pretzels. And we just had a fun cap to the evening. Just snacking and talking about like the whole ambiance of Scarlet Lady. It is a fantastic production they put on. And I mean, they go into it hard too. Like, it's the whole ship transforms. They have inflatable tentacles everywhere. There's a whole story behind it. And there's dancing and juggling and photo booths and glam stations. And they've got DJs and karaoke. And just everywhere on the ship, something is happening. And it, like I said, it sort of culminates to this moment where you go out. If you're lucky and you don't have rain and all that good stuff, we had very good conditions, so it's like, yeah, it was outdoors. Sometimes if it's not, it's in the manor for the whole thing, and that kind of takes away from it. Because again, then people get upset because it's like, oh, we don't get to do the pool part. So, anyways, enough about last night. Let's get into today. So, like I said, today's our last sea day, and the hope is we can get up to the pool. Maybe lay out for a little bit, get some sun, enjoy the pool for a little bit, relax, maybe get in a jacuzzi for a little bit, relax, and then just kind of knock off the last few things we want to do on the ship. You know, maybe go do some of the games, try to do some more of the trivia. So we did trivia yesterday. We didn't do great. I misheard one of the questions and calculated how many seconds in a year versus how many minutes in a year, which, by the way, I got right. And but we got like 22. I killed myself on one of the questions. We were trying to figure out what the Netflix series show was that was coming back for a fourth season, set in Mayfair, London, something like that, England. And I was like, we literally both looked at each other and said Bridgerton, I was like, I don't know if Bridgerton actually takes place in England. I thought it took place in America. I guess that was my weird assumption, because it does not. That was the right answer. We actually had half of it written down, and then we crossed it out. We put Peaky Blinders, which then I was like, I don't know if that was actually on Netflix. We got 22 out of 30, which is pretty respectable. Put us, like, I think, in the top 10. The people next to us almost won. They had 26. That family was really smart. They had it on the nose for a lot of stuff. They even got the right answer for what is Scarlett O'Hara's dress made out of in Gone with the Wind, which I didn't know what it was. And they were like, oh yeah, she makes a dress out of curtains. I was like, what the fuck? How did you know this? So, I don't know. We didn't know that one. But we'll try to do some trivia today too. I'm gonna try some octopus today before decide whether I will ever eat that again. And then I'm just being very colorful, as you can see, with my shirt. It's very 80s-ish themed, so figured I'd wear that. I hadn't worn it yet on the cruise. It seemed fitting. And yeah, just kind of gonna do a lot of random stuff today. We do have dinner at 6 o'clock at the wake. And then we'll probably just do some stuff around the ship after that. I'm gonna try to get up to the track again today and do some walking. But I'm hoping for a good day. So yeah, it's funny. We talked about it and we made jokes about it, but it's like you get on here and you think, okay, it seems like a long time, 9 days, right? And here we are. It's like day 7 of the 9 days that you're on board. And the 9th day doesn't even really count because it's like you're leaving the ship at that point. Anywho, we will call it a day and be back. All right, everybody. Well, we're here at the dock, which is on deck 7 at the back of the ship. As you can see, we're right here at the wake of the ship, outdoors. It's gotten a little overcast. Earlier, we had a lot of sun. It's gotten a little more overcast as we've been going forward. All right, thank you.
Yes, thank you. I think about it. I don't remember the other.
So yes, as you can see, we're at the back of the ship, looking out at the wake as we travel towards the Bahamas, specifically Bimini, Bahamas. We should be there tomorrow. Actually, we'll probably be there in the very early morning, I would think. We did have an island over here that we saw, but we weren't sure what island it was. Now we've kind of passed it, so we thought maybe it might be Cuba, maybe the Dominican Republic. So we're gonna finally have our octopus here. We're gonna get a few other plates. Oh wow, very fast.
Sorry. Okay, I'm going to take 5 more minutes, okay?
No problem, no problem. There you go. Ow, plate's a little hot.
God, these things hurt my ass. This chair.
Well, the problem is if you don't get out here early, you can't get any of the day beds. How are the shrimp?
What?
Good. I won't eat those. But we do have this. That is the famed octopus. I'm not gonna lie. I'm already a little terrified by this because it does smell a little seafoody. Oh man, it's got suckers on it.
Yep.
It's got suckers on it. Alright.
Get out of the house.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, put on mine. Yes, thank you, Ronnie.
It's not bad. It does taste a little fishy. I think me taking a charred one helps a little bit. I probably wouldn't get it again. Ugh. But I didn't hate it. Kind of tastes like chicken, with like a slightly kind of fishy aftertone. But not bad. Not overbearing. It might work better if you dip it too.
I don't know what kind of sauce that is, so.
It's mahamra, like maybe some sort of hummus, kind of. I don't know if I'd get it again. Nope. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have that too.
That's a spicy sauce.
Spicy? Okay.
Tastes good though, but it's spicy.
Yeah, that's not for me.
You could like just dip your finger barely in there like I did and taste it.
It's not bad. It's not terrible.
All right. Hi.
Hello.
So, 2 golden varieties.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Everything fine? Do you need something else?
Yes. No,
You
I
good
was
for
surprised the octopus wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I've never eaten it before, so
Okay.
we wanted to try it.
All right. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Do you need, just raise the flag if you need something. Huh?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. You don't want it on the stick? it's just not wanting to come off the stick, is it?
From the spoke out of the wheel of.
Whoa!
I'm going to put the wheel back together. You know what you have to do if you want to move up 2 spaces. You got to dance for us in 30 seconds. DJ, hit the track. Oh, yeah. Come on, all right, clap. Make some noise. Make some noise. We've got a 1. We've got a 3! Finally, we have not heard from Seahorse or 3 in a while. And Sailors, we've got a 6. Anybody great? Sailors, come on, don't you forget the dice can hear you. They need you now more than ever. Here we go! We've got a 2. We've got a 3. And we've got a 6. 3 seahorses, 1 space away, but it's anyone's race. Sailors, I really need you to blow the roof off of the place for this one. Come on! We're having a great time. We all make some noise one more time. Thanks everybody for coming out. If you can find me later playing some salty trivia at the social club, where can we find you? Ashley's going to be doing some art somewhere, someplace, sometime. Once again, thanks everybody for coming out. Make some noise one more time for all of your owners.
Alright guys, we're gonna try trivia again. This time it's music trivia.
Yeah.
You're my ringer. Let me take a picture here real quick. But yes, Tammy's the ringer. Her music knowledge goes deep. Unless it's rap music, then it's me. So we'll see how things go with this. Alright, well we have a ton of sailor loot that we still need to blow through, like still over $300 worth. Anyways, we had a ton of sailor loot that we had to burn through, and we still haven't burned through it because we still got over $300 worth of sailor loot that we have to burn through. I think by the end of the day tomorrow, possibly maybe the beginning of Sunday. I'm not sure.
we figured why not pay to have our laundry done, because who wants to do laundry when they get home from vacation? So it's $55 a bag. You throw all your laundry in a bag. And I'm thinking like, okay, cool. You know, they wash it, do whatever. But man, oh man, I was not expecting the neatness that is here. We have folded shorts, folded dresses, underwear there. You don't need to see any of that. That's extra money. They even, I don't know if they did our socks up or not. Oh yeah, they tied our socks up and everything too. So I will probably put some of this away late tonight and start putting it into packing cubes, because we won't probably be wearing this stuff anymore. $55, got all this done. We had probably like, I think we had about 16, we had like 17 pairs of underwear. We had like 16 socks. Probably about a dozen t-shirts. I had a bunch of dress shirts in there, a couple dresses that were in there. Tammy had a couple blouses that were in there. We had pajamas in there, and clean, pressed, folded. It's great. Looks good. Really happy with that. So I know it's a cost, and if you don't have it, I get it if you don't want to do it. But just something to think about, that for $55, you stuff this bag as full of laundry as you want. Doesn't matter how much is in there. It's a flat $55. Now, you can do individuals if you want. But if you got more than, like, say, 10 items, just fill the bag. If you do just 10 items, it's going to cost you that much alone. Actually, it might even be less than that. Being generous, that's if you're just doing, like, T-shirts, I think, or $5. So we were really impressed with this when we opened it. And we're like, oh my God, it's like super nice and neat, all pressed and folded. Gonna make it super easy for me to put into packing cubes later. So I will probably do a bunch of that later tonight, so we can lessen our load of packing come tomorrow night, so we can get that done and have our bags out, because we're actually going to be at dinner. We found out tomorrow. We changed our dinner reservations. We have Razzle Dazzle at 9 o'clock tomorrow, aka Lucky Lotus. We just did Ready, Set, Draw. We came in second, guys. We have been a bridesmaid, like, in everything we have done. So yeah, we were second.
Haven't won anything yet.
No, did terrible in bingo. Didn't win trivia yesterday. We did well in trivia yesterday, but we didn't win. We did not do as well today with music trivia. Boy. No.
Those were some
they were hard.
Older questions.
And then today, like I said, we did the Ready, Set, Draw as well. And but the good thing is, though, we had a blast. They put us in with random, because we were a small team. They said, hey, we're going to mix you in with this other team. And we had a blast. It was like Ron, his wife, and a few other people. They were very nice people. Yeah. We had a blast. We laughed our asses off. If you get a chance, play Ready, Set, Draw. You won't go away unentertained. That's for certain.
Yeah.
So we're going to go get ready, because we need to get dressed for the wake and make ourselves nice and neat. So we'll see you there. Bye. We're getting ready to try to eat dinner at the wake tonight. We have reservations, but one thing we found, unlike all the restaurants we've come to, it always seems like the wake has like a big long wait, even if you have reservations. Even if you have reservations,
still a big long wait at the wake.
Yeah, it's like
Cape Trip and Hyper.
We got here. We've been waiting in line for probably about 10 minutes. It seems kind of strange. Like the line had about 30 people deep. It just seems strange. Like we don't run into that at the other restaurants.
Yeah, just walk right in.
I mean, I think we had to wait extra Virgin for a couple minutes, but that was just because we requested a low table instead of a high table.
Yeah.
And but other than that, anytime that we gone to like Pink Agave or Lucky Lotus, we just haven't had to wait. It's really weird. I don't know if it's like maybe they don't open their doors until like 6 or 5:45, and so like they just get a little small. Like even for brunch, remember they made us wait downstairs.
Yeah.
They like got us in
chairs.
fast, but then we had to sit downstairs for like 10
In those
minutes.
chairs forever.
Anyways, just a weird coincidence that I was noticing.
Don't touch her yet! They're inanimate objects, that's fine. Say something nice. Ask her if you want to touch her.
Here, you want to come here and stand?
Well, you're already doing it, so. Amen. Okay, spin the wheel. Surprisingly gentle spin for such a brute. You money.
Got what?
What are the chances? Okay, treasure map's a fun one. You're gonna have 1 minute to bring me back 3 items to this general
Oh my
area.
God.
You can beg, steal, borrow, repeat from other teams. You can't use anything of ours. Well, you can waddle around then. That's fine. You don't actually have to sprint. Okay. I might be able to treat in it for you if you have.
Hey!
Can I get one
Hey,
on the
that
floor?
time
You're
just
gonna
stole
bring
all
me
of our
a
stuff.
pair of sunglasses, a human with a beard, and a purse or a wallet. Go! Beard! Sunglasses!
Right here. Sunglasses right here. Please be careful.
Rightly on that leg.
What?
What if it was a purse?
What? Oh.
Things you had to clap was a purse.
Did he already?
Beautiful! I've got some sunglasses. They're pretty nice. They're staying up here. And I've got a purse wallet thing. Beautiful! You win! And everyone we have 4. Okay, you are going to guess 3 times whether it's going to be higher or lower. And then if you get them right, you're going to steal the barnacles. If you get it wrong even once, Joe keeps his barnacles. But if you roll the same thing twice, they're going to get your barnacles. I know, it's not fair.
My wife not be
Not fair.
happy.
Okay, do you think it's going to be higher or lower than 4?
Higher.
Higher than 4. Okay, let's go.
Be higher. Let's see.
Higher than 4. It is 10.
10.
I think that's so
We
easy.
lose our barnacles.
Okay, higher or lower than 10?
Lower. Lower than 10. Let's see it.
It is sure lower than 10. It's 6. Okay, you just got to do this one more time. Higher or lower than 6? I know, that's a hard one.
It's like right down in the middle.
Higher.
Higher than 6.
Roll them, Joe.
Let's see, Joe.
You get to keep your barnacles. Take some. There you go.
Beautiful.
Because I can't remember who even won.
Let's do it
It
again.
was a tie. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. 1 here.
Paper covers rock.
Yeah. Okay.
2 out of 3.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay.